it to me. Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm not sure what happened on the previous podcast. That's okay. The minister is on the move today, traveling. So we're trying to make the best out of this situation. And let me take him off the screen till he's ready to join us. There we go. So, hey, fam, this is your producer. This is Kat. And I feel like I've just been okay. I guess we freestyling. So we were on earlier with a new hip hop artist named Thrasher, Beautiful Soul. Enjoyed having him on.
That sounds
And
much better. That
yeah,
sounds
that
so
is
much
much
better.
better. That's
I'm
much.
glad. I'm glad the other one went out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Johnny Biden Show. Mike, my man, trying to join. Lady, Samson said hello all. Boy, they coming on. I'll end the show round in about 35, 40 minutes. I'm going to do the second show here with the comedy show. We're here in Beaumont, helping Troy Marsaw at Sarah's Street Wellness Group. So we're right here in Beaumont, ladies and gentlemen. And Miss Asia's doing the marketing, and we are saving people life. So call us, come on the show, and comment. When you come on the show, we love you, and we want you to say something positive. You people that don't understand that we speaking positive, we trying to have solution for people. We don't have a problem with you. Just don't come on the show. Go on about your business. Because if you come on here with that buffoonery, I'm gonna cut your head off with truth. If you come on here, I'm gonna cut your head off with truth. You will not come on my show and disrespect me or my guests. If you want to disrespect somebody, go disrespect Donald Trump, the person that's messing over you, your mama, your children, me, millions of people. Do that, brother. I ain't raped or robbed nobody. So please leave me alone, brother. I'm not a good person to mess with because I'm going to tell you the truth and the truth will set you free. I'm not against you, male or female. But if you negative and you want to be prayed for, come on, we'll stop the show and we'll pray for you. But please don't come on here because if we see you say something negative, I'm going to try to speak to you in a respectful manner. And if you don't take the truth, then my COO going to cut you off and block you so you'll never come back. We're not dealing with buffoonery. If you want buffoonery, call Donald Trump. He number one. Thank you. What's our first tape? Say blessing from Hungary. We got somebody way from Hungary. How you doing, sister? Marcel Nagy. How you doing? We got somebody way from Hungary. We love you, sister. We love you. We love you. She said hello, Miss K. She spoke to you too, Catherine.
Hi, how are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. I wonder what time
Yeah,
it is in Tell me what time it is in Hungary.
I think it's I don't know what time it is down there. I have no idea. Tell us what time it is, sister, and we appreciate you coming on. If you have anything to say, we can send you the link where you can come on the show with us if you choose to. Let's play the first
What's up,
commercial.
Sister Delta?
Sister Delta came on.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
My sister, my marketer. Hello, Sister Delta. She was peace and blessing. Tell your husband and you we love you. We out here in Beaumont. And me and agent, we're working with Troy. Pumping this place up where we get 50 to 100 extra people come out to this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Come on with it.
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared for two shows today, but we're going to make it do what it do. Might have to play some oldies, but some goodies.
We got a lot of content.
Okay, and Sister Marcel, I saw you. Thank you for dropping that. It is 1:40 in Hungary. 1:40 a.m. So thank you for joining us in the middle of your night. We appreciate that. Okay, so I've never played this one. I've always wanted to play this one, Minister, so hold on.
They lied to you.
The prophets in your Bible, they were black. African. And I can prove it in 30 seconds. Moses, born in Egypt. That's North Africa. Jesus, he hid in Egypt as a child. Why? You don't hide a white baby in a nation full of black people. He would have stood out like a torch in the dark. Song of Solomon 1:5. I am black and beautiful. Yes, that's in your Bible. Look it up. Jeremiah 8:21. I am black. Straight from the source. Start asking this. If it's all in the Bible, why aren't churches telling you? Who benefits from erasing black identity in Scripture? You tell me.
Okay, y'all. Hope you enjoyed that little history moment there. And now people always ask, why is it so important to know who in the Bible was black? And I want to know why it was important enough for it to be erased. So if you answer my question, then I'll come back and I will answer yours. But we all know it was about disempowerment and disconnection so that we really wouldn't have any idea of who we were and we could buy into the narrative of enslavement. So I know you love that. It's a systematic approach. And of course, if I tell you it's a systematic approach, then I got to play my brother Keith Wallace's song, The System, while we wait for our minister to come back with his comments. So here's Mr. Keith Wallace, The System, 1 minute of dope knowledge. Here we go.
I was designed for you to fail, designed for you to suffer, designed for you to die. You and your sisters and brothers, I don't care if you rich or poor. I'ma get off the streets, I'ma trick you. Cause to me, just a nigga. Hey nigga, go shoot this basketball, go throw this football, here take this kilo, go in the hood and cook raw. See, I control everything, and I ain't saying no more. You take a knee, you ain't playing no more. Now who gon' stop me? Pray to your God, but can he hear you? That ain't even the whole Bible. I stole some of the scriptures and gave you a picture of a European man that told you he died for you. Nigga, I lied to you. Red, white, and blue. See, the red is for your blood, and the blue is for the water I brought you through then hung. And the white, yeah, nigga, white is for the elite. Now go on, pop your Percocet. Continue to stay asleep. Now go on and eat unhealthy. Coke, burgers, and fries. You niggas will rule the world if you just open your eyes. I committed the crime. You really the victim. If you wanna know my name, just call me the system.
Okay. Like I said, Minister is on the road. Again, that was Keith Wallace 305, The System. Hope you enjoyed. We do have Thrasher back in the house. Thank you, Thrasher. So tell me a little bit, how would you describe your music?
My music is really energetic and fun filled. I am a club hip hop banger. I have seven nominations. I'm sorry, six nominations again, and I put God first. And my music is high driven. I'm from Louisiana. Um, I send messages through my music. Um, I don't rap just a bunch of gibberish and talk about killing people all the time. My music is just really high powered and high spirited and fun driven. And it's because I'm a party animal. I'm from Louisiana and we are very cultural. Our dances are different. The way we talk is different. The way we walk is different. The way we dress is different. It's so different. It's so unique. So I embrace that. I embrace that through my music. I kind of venture off into the cultural world with my music, and I got popular from that lane because I created a different lane with it. I created a different lane in the music game with the type of music that I drop because the type of music I drop is more what people can relate to and want to hear. I just put it on different beats that you can vibe to that makes it more cultural. I sound like I'm from Louisiana. Even if you can tell a guy from New York City, they talk different, they walk different. So when you hear somebody from New York talk, you can tell that they are from New York because they have that cultural, and that's just how I love to be. I love people that who likes to be them and not nobody else. It's cool to have people that you follow. It's cool to have people that you like and of that area, but always be yourself, because authenticity is very real, and you can't be real if you're not authentic. So if you like different cultures, cool, tap into it, relate to it, vibe with them. That's why I do features. I love culture. I go tap in with different cultures and do features, and learn other ways of life with other cultures, and then I add it to my game. But I am a very, very talented artist. I can rap from different genres. I can rap on different topics, but my favorite topic is just to motivate people throughout the day.
Love it. We always need that motivation. Always need that motivation.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
minister, you ready?
A microphone, cut your microphone on. Can't hear you. Let me shoot him a text.
Okay, try now. I think it's the microphone on your phone because we can't hear you. No.
Yeah, I
So
just shot him
Thrasher,
a
while
text and
we're
told him cut his
thank you
mic
for
on.
doing that. Thank you for sending that text. So while we wait, this is the first time that a rap song has not made it to the Billboard Top 50 in a very long time. What do you think that says about the industry?
It says a lot. It says that um the mindset the mindset is not where it needs to be, because it's too much music out there for not one rap song to be on the charts. So when you think of that, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, let's reset, and drop. We don't have. That's why I say I love the type of artist I am. I'm cultural, because when I came up with what inspired me to do music was the culture of rap. You didn't hear about LL Cool J killing somebody. You didn't hear about
Right.
um the dude who sang Wild West. He wasn't going to jail
Oh,
every 5 minutes.
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Though, yeah, those type of artists. Even Will Smith, was dropping a few bangers. Those guys I tend to I was following as a young kid, and they were speaking something, they were saying something. Their music had a message, and as time went on, music lost its touch for sending messages. Once the computers came and once technology started advancing, and new generations start coming about, they just took a whole twist in it. So you don't have more people respecting people like Ludacris, and you don't have people respecting people like, all those artists like that came before, your Kevin Gates, and before your Boosie, and before, all the artists that we have out now, the Sexy Red, and all the stuff that they have on the radio now is not what you want to hear. The Booty Hole Brown, and the rap game just took a whole detour, and it needs a cleanup. It needs a cleanup, and that's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning it up, and that's what it's gonna take me to collab with more inspiring artists, who have a message, and it needs a cleanup, and it can be cleaned up, and it's going to be cleaned up.
Okay. I feel you on that. So I have a question for you.
Hmm.
I have a check I'm gonna give you for $1 million if you make the same sounding music with the same content that's out there right now. I already know the answer, but I'm just asking you, how do you reconcile that? Because you're going to blow and they're going to ask. So just how do you, what is your plan now to just stay level and maintain your authenticity, truth to your sound and your message?
So the question is, you're asking me what I'm going to do to stay on that,
Yeah.
in that. um First of all, I'm going to do what God tells me to do,
Amen.
and what God wants me to do is that was a very good question. Oh, you got me with that one. You got me. You got me. You
I
got
got
me. But you didn't get me, because it's on me. I stay ready. I stay, and that's why they say you got to keep your eyes on God, because that was a very important question. But to answer that question, I'm gonna do exactly what God wants me to do. What God's want me to do is a firm believer has to keep his eyes on the prize. You can't
Mm,
be you can't be here, there, over there, over there. So to answer your question is, if I believe in God and I listen to him and I do what he wants me to do, everything's gonna work. Because if I keep my eyes on God, then that means I'm gonna do his works. And that's what he wants his works to do. His work says you keep your eyes on me and don't get caught in the form of the world. So long as I don't become of the world, I will be fine. And with that $1 million, I'm going to change the world. I can't change people, but I
right.
can be that leader with that $1 million that I want to be and change the world. Because another artist get $1 million, he's gonna go buy some cars and a few strippers and make some videos that's gonna worship the devil. I'm gonna take that $1 million. I'm gonna invest into I'm gonna plant some seeds. I'm gonna get me a bigger church because the church I go to is kind of small, so we need a bigger one. So I'm gonna give God his percentage so that that seed that I plant, it can keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back, because who could be trusted with little can be trusted with much. So the message that I'm going to put out is going to generate everything that God wants me to generate back, if it
Mm.
makes any sense.
Oh
And I
no, that makes
probably,
perfect sense to me. Makes
yeah, yeah.
perfect sense to me.
And that's how that's gonna work, and that's God. That what God's want me to do. You gotta watch how you plant those seeds. So when I get that $1 million, I'm not just gonna waste it. I'm gonna plant seeds with it. I'm gonna plant seeds to where it can grow. I'm gonna plant seeds in some great yard where it can be watered, where it can be sprouted. You can't plant a seed and pour a cup of water on it and think you're gonna get a cherry tomorrow. Nah, you gotta plant that seed. You gotta water that baby. You gotta watch it grow, and next month or two, you'll be able to pull your apple two off of there.
I like it. So you've been, how long have you been in the industry?
Quite some time. I've been in the industry 18 years plus.
Woo. So you've seen from the trunk to the digital, you've seen the whole spectrum. So
The
what do
whole
you think the
spectrum.
biggest challenge is for independent artists now?
Staying relevant. They don't know how to stay relevant. With times change, and just like you said, man, when I started, I was selling CDs out my car like Master P was doing out his trunk. And then the internet came, and then the CD thing waved down, and everybody was using um floppy disk drives, and then you went from disk drives, to online streaming. So it just keep taking a toll. And if you're an artist and you want to broaden your horizon, you're gonna have to be intellectual. You can't be one track minded. So think about all the artists that came out in that CD time that's still stuck in that CD mentality. You're
Mm,
gonna have to get out of that mentality and grow with time, because everything grows. So you're gonna have to be teachable, coachable, knowledgeable to grow with time.
I love that. I love that because I think that's what, and then with to me, the record companies losing their, I guess kind of losing their power to a certain degree in that they don't do what they used to do as far as developing and cultivating talent and the way that they used to. And I know there's an upside to that from the artist perspective, but artists lose that development too.
Yep, yep. It's a upside and down. You hit the nail on, man. You're on it tonight. It's an
Am I?
upside and a downside to it. So if you don't mind, I want to answer that question too. To piggyback off what you just said, it's a upside because the upside is that now it's an independent thing. Now that artists really don't need the record label. If you get up off your butt and do what I did, I went state to state. I invested in myself instead of me spending money on bull crap. I bought plane tickets and went invested in myself to prove. And that's basically what a record label is going to do for you. They're going to get a budget. They're going to put you on a plane. They're going to book you a hotel room, and they're going to make you show your work in different states. So why not use that mentality and believe in yourself and do it for yourself? So that's the upside for it. For the artist standpoint, the downside of it is that we don't get that coaching, we don't get that hands-on one-on-one. You don't get that. that experience that you really need from the label standpoint of it, as if you had a manager or a, a booking agent, all the things that some of the artists have that they can utilize to make themselves better, the independent artists kind of don't have. So that's the downside for us. That becomes a challenge booking. Now we have to book our own shows, we have to book our own, events, and we have to find our own work. As far as artists that's with a label, they're been helped because the work has been founded for them. But they are babyfied in a sense because they don't have the get up and go about them as the independent artists do. They're sitting there, they're waiting for the label to do this. They're waiting for the label to do that. As far as an independent artist, they're not waiting on nobody because they know they have to get up and go get it.
Ooh, I like that response. I do, I do. And yeah, so that is a challenge. But and you're right, artists don't take advantage of different resources and things either. There was a uh, like a music conference. I can't think, was it Loud Music? I still carry my little bag. I think it was Loud Music in downtown Houston. And I tell you, it was some heavy hitters there that were sharing like some real information. I had posted the live on my Facebook. I need to go back and repost it. But Matthew Knowles was there
Hmm.
speaking very candidly.
Yeah.
And there were some other music executives there as well who have real credit and weight to their names, and social media influencers in that space, and really showing artists what they need to do. Even a licensing and syncing gentleman was there who I learned a whole lot from. I talked to him a lot still to this day about what artists need to do to format their music to position it better to be ready to get that money from there, because you got to diversify your stream of income
Yep.
with music as well. But yeah, so I'm tell you what Matthew Knowles said, because this is funny to me. He's like, so I need all my artists to stand up, and mind you, that room was not full. That room should have been full. He
Yeah.
said, I need all the artists to stand up. All the artists stood up, and he said, okay, only about three of y'all look like artists. And I was like, oh. Then he said something about gospel artists that I'll keep to myself. He's like, the rest of it, actually, I'm not. He said, if y'all gonna be in gospel, then that's okay. But if you gonna be in mainstream music, you have to have a certain look, and you have to know how to put yourself together so that you look like you're a superstar. And I think that's the portion where, and I don't believe that gospel thing either, because gospel singers have to look like superstars too, just maybe in a different way. We're more inclusive and accepting. So as far as all that other little, you got to be a size 000. So, but yeah, but that's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what he
that's the
said.
that was a stereotype, and again, that goes back to what our topic was earlier. You have to believe in something and stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Who was that guy to? Who are you to tell me what I need to? In a form of sense, you do have to carry yourself in the music game to to withdraw your fans and to create a platform of what you're doing, so you want to look a certain way. So whatever way works for you is up to you. But the stereotyping, the you got to look like this, you got to look like that, and you got to look like this, that's the devil's work. And you can't do business with everybody.
You
And when you get to that point of the game, it becomes a learning thing. I've learned a lot, and like I said, with God, is no gray area with him. It's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just sit there and sugarcoat wrong. You can't dress it up. That's what they call wolves in sheep clothing. You have to watch out for those type of people.
You're right. And one of the executives there, he actually broke Lizzo, and he was talking about the challenges that he had breaking
I
her
can't. Let
just
me
over
see.
the radio because of the way that she looked, because of her size, beautiful, but bigger than what's considered normal. So, oh yeah, Yeah.
my service. I'm
And
back.
oh
But could
no, no problem. But I was just
did,
saying he was
was
talking
you
about
able
his
to hear me?
uh-uh. Mm-mm.
I had cut
Okay.
out.
Yes.
Okay. No, I was saying, in a form of sense, you got to watch out for those type of people, because they're stereotyping. And what I call them is wolves in sheep clothing. Because with God is no gray areas. It's either right or wrong. It's either right or wrong. It's no gray areas. So who are you or who am I to tell someone you should look like this or you should look like that? We all are unique in our own way. So if your company looking for a certain type of person, then you should specify that. But I feel, labels or A&Rs or whomever they might be that's going around stereotyping, these people in a sense. I feel like it's just another form of cover up to reel them in. Because again, you have to have the understanding of life, and if you have the understanding of life, you would know that we are all different in our own sense. God made us all equally differently. He made nobody the same. So when you go to critiquing somebody's body or somebody's face or somebody's head, you're really you're doing something you're not supposed to do.
I agree. And I'm
Because
so
God made
glad you
all of us
said that.
differently.
I'm glad you said that because that brings us back to our subject, which we got the
My
audience.
volume keeps.
No, that's oh no, you're fine. I can hear you. It brings us back to our subject. I know y'all said what that got to do with moving forward, reclaiming our pain. And it's because in my estimation that we've bought into, meaning us, melanated people of all forms from all countries, because we have Africans and Indians and things of that, from people from India and Hispanic people that want to lighten their skin and conform to a European standard. And I know what y'all gonna say right now, looking at me. I say, but that hair. And I'm gonna say, because I love the way this looks on my skin. I'm not trying to conform to anything.
Right,
I am who I be, and I might be somebody else tomorrow. If you
right.
know me, I'll look totally different. But I think a lot is placed on that to induce self hatred because we have not accepted our
Yeah,
noses. We have not accepted the beauty and the depth of color of our skin and the natural coils
yeah,
of our hair. And I'll rock my fro one day. I'm gonna surprise y'all. So I have no problem with that at all. I'm just lazy. That tends to be my thing, and I like to switch it up. So, no knocking
yeah.
how you rock it, but just love yourself in the process of it. And this is what I'm saying,
That's it.
as love yourself in
That's
the
it.
process of it. So you're saying you think Mr.
That's it.
Knowles' advice is outdated?
Yeah, it's outdated and overrated, man. I wish I could tell them that personally. It's outdated and overrated. Like I said, if you have a specifics, you need to type up you some type of notifications and put that out and let that be known. Don't just let somebody walk into something blinded and then you secretly attack them. That's not
Mm,
fair. People have loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it 1,000 times. I've been out of state and been to a show, and somebody come on the show and they get degraded, and now you got somebody, family member waiting for you outside. You thought it was all fun and games in the inside until you got outside and they showed you wasn't a game. So you got to be mindful. People have loved ones. People don't take life seriously. You got to take life a little more seriously than what you do. And you have to understand its boundaries. You can't cross people boundaries. You just some things in life you can't do, man. And once people start to understand that more, things will be better. Things will work out better. But like I said, if he has specifics that he wants on his label, hey, that's fine. But you need to specify that. Don't bring somebody to your show or to your studio or to wherever, and then tell them they don't fit your timeline because of their shoe size or because their weight size or because of their hair color, their skin color. All that is a form of racism. All of it. All of it is a form of racism. I don't care how you put it, in a nice way, in a generous way. It's still a form of racism. We see it on TV all the time. Love and Hip Hop. They had a girl who had an afro. All the other girls' hairs is long, and she, beautiful girl. body nice and everything, and but she has a fro and she wears her natural hair. And all the girls on the show tend to wasn't fond of her because she was wearing her natural look. She was embracing her inner beauty, and it rubbed the females that had long hair, with either whether they had braids or whether they had tracks in their hair or whatever the case may be. It rubbed them wrong that she wore her natural fro, and I liked it because now it's controversy. Now this is the controversy that we need because we got somebody that's standing for greatness. We got somebody that's standing for who they are, and you're over here going against her because she's standing for who she are when you really don't know who you are. All she's trying to tell you is you don't know who you are while you're hating on me because who I am. I know who I am. That's why I'm fine with wearing this fro. You're not fine with wearing that fro because you don't know who you are.
And I'm gonna tell you, when I wear my natural hair, I get the most compliments from my pale people, my unmelanated people,
Yeah.
and white
Yeah.
people. I don't know what to say because this algorithm is crazy. Africans
Well, we
and
gonna
white
we
people
gonna we gonna call
and
them.
Europeans.
We gonna label them like they supposed to be labeled.
Yeah, I hate labels. This is why I
Yeah,
kind of
I do, but we just keep it respectful. I feel like because that's something that is no wrong. You just gotta learn the term. I use the word terminology because that's a great word. It's a big word, and it's a word that needs to be used more often. Because some people really don't know. I'm gonna put it to you like this: everybody thinks Chinese people are Chinese people. They don't know that you have Chinese, you have Vietnamese, you have Asian.
yeah.
All that is an Asian community. So once you learn the different races, you'll understand what community it comes from. So it's nothing wrong. We just have to use the right terminology. That's all.
I agree. I agree. Well, we're going to take a short break and going to see Minister. Are you back with us? You talking?
Yeah, he said, can we hear him? I can lip
Yeah.
read him, but I can't
Hey.
hear him. I can lip read good though. I can't hear you.
Okay, so we're going to take a short break and we're going to help Minister get his audio together, y'all, and play this oldie but goodie. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we might as well go ahead and let the cat out the bag now then, man, and let them know, man, to start right now following the Johnny Binder Show. Yeah, start following right now. Start following Johnny Binder Show on YouTube right now. Johnny Binder Show on YouTube. Start following right now. Look, let me tell y'all straight up. I have to hold him back at times. So, like, y'all think y'all hearing something on my show. I have to hold him back because this dude be on go. Like, go, 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 go. So I know y'all gonna enjoy his content. So make sure you follow the Johnny, but it's not the Johnny Binder, but Johnny Binder Show on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, he gonna be streaming like y'all ain't seen this dude. Like, he put in the work for real, and that's why I rock with him. He really do put in the work in the community. A lot of people talk that community talk.
90% of your crew is snitching. Get out of the game. Whatever money you got, go open some kind of business. If you're not open, then to do what my partner did. He gave his money to a restaurant owner. Now he rich because the restaurant owner paid him every month. He invested like half a million with him. And now he out of Galveston. So now he gets rich. Him and his wife got a big home. They come out of Texas University. If you ain't an entrepreneur, invest your money with a D. Or with Catherine, whoever doing business with me. I'm gonna build 90 townhouses. I need 2.5 right now. So again, invest your money with somebody you can trust. But get out the game. If you don't get out the game, you go into prison. And 85-90% of the time you do, when you get out, you'll be dead. It's not worth it. So this Johnny Biden talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah. Yeah.
All this old new boo stuff,
Yeah.
shooting and killing each other, man. That ain't gangster.
Listen to me. Yeah.
That ain't gangster. So for the lack of knowledge. I'm not playing. I don't do that. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm going to do everything I can because in Ezekiel 34, God said we clothe ourselves. We fed ourselves, but we have not fed the flock. And the flock is scattered all over America. So we, so-called ministers, pastors, and bishops, you cannot say we did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
Recording late, and he said,
Oh, and he was at a game?
yeah.
What game he was at?
And I wasn't paying attention to that.
All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. Thank you for joining the Johnny Binder Show this evening. We are live. The minister is on the road. So if you see his picture kind of flash on and off, got a little technical difficulties going on. But I'm glad you stayed around for the second broadcast. Again, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Remember, when we get this message out here, it helps us change lives. So subscribe and share and like and comment, do all that fun stuff. We appreciate your support. Catching it on the replay, thank you. Drop your comments in so we'll know that you were here. Thrasher, you back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I won't keep you much longer because I don't know what's going on with the minister and his. And I know we say this is the Johnny Binder Show, and they said we're looking at everybody but Johnny Binder.
But
thank
Johnny
y'all.
Binder.
And
But
I
this
like
is the
talking
Binder's team,
music.
baby.
I love talking music, as you can see. I love it. I love it. I love it. So anytime I can talk to an artist, that's like I love doing that. That's my thing. That's my thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well, you
y'all
can
to
find-
work hard.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Work hard. So just tell us, I know what you have going on with you and where people can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Thrasherway. That's underscore at THRASHERWAY underscore. You can find me on TikTok, same way, Thrasherway. YouTube, Thrasher Boy, and you could type in Make 'em Roll or In That Bag to find a video or song. And yeah, Thrash on all platforms.
Well, thank you, Thrasher. Y'all check out this new Diamond Records artist and just excited to be working with him. But I did want to tell you because you said that it's most important to be authentic, and I want you to and keep your authenticity. And that was the same advice that Mr. Lee gave our artist when he came to speak at our event this past spring. He was like, you know, the most important thing you can do is stay true to who you are, to your vision, and don't change just because the trend changes or some
Exactly.
executive tells you that you need to change. You know,
Exactly.
be true to your own sound. And I think
Exactly.
that kind of stretches out past music. You got to
Yeah.
march to the beat of your own drummer, baby. Keep it real with
Oh,
yourself. Hold on to the vision that God has given you and the gifts and the talents that He's made, the provision to make that gift come to fruition. I know in the last episode, we were talking about our purpose for being here and our assignment, and we have free will. So,
yeah.
just like Minister Jeremiah, that assignment could have been a whole lot different for him if he made different choices.
Yes.
If he
Yes.
hadn't found the Lord when he was in prison, he could have been a different choice to lead him down a different path. He could have came out and got back in the game and got hemmed up and be gone for the rest of his life. So it's all about the choices you make. Yeah, we may have a reason or motive as to what our soul wants to learn while it's here, but we also have that free choice in that but God moment. But God, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. I like that. I like that. Rephrase that one more time. We have to do what again?
March to the beat of our own drummer.
Oh my God.
Because everybody you march to somebody else beat, you might be off beat.
Oh,
I miss a couple of steps off in there.
oh, that was power. Look, I'm writing that down. I am right. That
Well,
was power.
I appreciate being quotable today. I'm glad
Oh man.
I
That is a slogan. Oh yeah,
Mm,
we gonna use that one. We gonna use that one. You said it first. I ain't no hater. You said it first. I'm giving you all the credit, but we gonna use that one. I wrote that one down.
well,
March to the
thank
beat
you.
of your
I
own
have
drum.
accidental bars too. You know how you be in the kitchen cooking and I'll start rhyming. I'll be like, "Whoo."
That's okay. Diamond Entertainment gonna use them all, baby. We gonna use it all.
Oh gosh. And for you guys that don't know, I'll give you a little Johnny Binder history. He started Diamond Entertainment, woo wee, a long time ago. And probably right around the time, hold me to the truth, I would say like the late 80s, mid to late 80s. And at that time is when he had Charlie Wilson was signed, and he always calls this singer's name. He said that she had a voice better than Whitney Houston, and I have to get her name. But Dougie Fresh, and that's when he got a chance to work with Curtis Blow and a lot of other artists from that time period. So he had an R&B label, which is important to distinguish from Rap a Lot, which is the first hip hop label. So both very important. But now he wants to help foster the career growth of our hip hop artists. So congrats to him. And we say march to the
Yes.
beat of your own drummer. That brother got a whole band, a symphony.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh. So I learned that you just no matter what the calendar say your age is, if you got a dream, you just keep pushing. You just gotta
That's
keep
it.
pushing.
There's no cap limit on a blessing. There's no
Now
age
see, I
limit in that
want that.
Bible.
I want that. There's no cap limit on a blessing.
No
That's my
cap
quote.
limit on a blessing. None.
Okay, well, Thrasher, thank you so much for joining us. I so appreciate your time. You've been
It's
a
a
soldier
blessing.
with us today through all of
Yes.
the technical and a savior because I was like, that was gonna have to come up here and tell jokes and sing and do a monologue all by myself.
This we the look, dude, we the labor now. We gotta hold it down. We gotta
Gotta
hold it
hold it
down.
down, gotta hold
We
it
gotta
down.
hold it down. Yeah, I got you now. I got you now. I got your back like you got mine. It's over
Oh,
with.
indeed. Indeed.
So
So
y'all welcome to
again,
Diamond Entertainment. Y'all have seen it firsthand tonight.
thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Again, follow Thrasher on all social media platforms. We want to support this brother, keep him encouraged as he grows. Follow me on all platforms for Kingdom Culture Radio. And of course, for the Johnny Binder Show, we are on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitch. And he really loves TikTok. So if y'all could go over there and follow him on TikTok, it goes down over there too.
It do.
So thank you, fam, for joining. Thank y'all. Peace out. Love and
Peace
blessings.
out.